First up, I hit the road to Highfields. I'm just outside Toowoomba on my way to check out an award-winning home. And when I say award-winning, I mean this place has picked up a bunch of awards. I'm going to catch up with the builder, Johnny, who's going to show us through. Johnny Wells from Swish Design and Construct was given the brief to create a house inspired by a lodge the owners stayed in on their wedding anniversary and the feel of a ski chalet. Welcome to Peak House. Well, Johnny, mate, it's quite the entry, and I've got to tell you, it's so nice to see a house with a bit of texture in the facade.
Yeah, you know, it's a really unique looking home. It's something that the owners took inspiration from where they spent their first wedding anniversary a few years ago. So, you know, it was really important in the design brief to come up with a house that did incorporate the textures like you mentioned, and obviously having a house that got better with age. And I think from a design point of view, they've ticked all the boxes.
Well, mate, it's sort of got a little bit of a chalet feel about it. You've got the pitched roof, the stone, the timber, and the brickwork. I love the brickwork.
Yeah, the brickwork was something that was heavily researched in that design process to give it that, as you said, that chalet, that New Zealand type cabin feel. And as you'll see all through the house with the higher ceilings and whatnot, and bringing that brick from the outside in is really tying it all together.
Well, mate, the outside's impressive. I'm pretty keen to have a look inside.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right. Wow, how high are those ceilings?
Yeah, they're running up to about 5 metres there at the top apex, so yeah, they're pretty impressive.
And you've brought those features inside as well. You've got the stone and these amazing timber floors. It gives a lot of warmth to this area, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So the timber floors are actually, it's a French oak with a 3-coat wax system on them, which was actually sourced out of Germany. So
wow.
At the time of install, it was only the second property in the country that actually had these blades.
Coming off the entry is a well-styled drop zone, a sitting room with one of 2 fireplaces in the house, a guest bedroom, and a streamlined study with a huge glass pivot door to close it off. We haven't even got to the kitchen and living area yet, and I'm blown away by the detail in this place. Before we see that, we head upstairs to check out the parents' retreat. So much light in here, mate.
Yeah, it's all filtering through from this high window here.
And I love the fact that you've included a void in here. I love voids in homes because it just, you know, you resisted the urge of building this flat.
You know, the high ceiling was something that was really important. So this bridge running through up to the owner's own little oasis up here, you know, walking through to the main bedroom, it's really making them feel like they're on holidays, you know, all year round.
Well, I feel like I'm on holidays just being here. Mate, there's not a thing out of place in here.
No, the owners are very much on the ball in regards to that design side of things. So, yeah, they've left no stone unturned.
What do the owners do?
Well, they're actually cabinet makers, so they've got a joinery business. So, as you can see throughout, the joinery is pretty prominent, which you would expect. But, again, the design and construct part of that was very, very important to them.
Well, I could certainly see myself waking up to this every day.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we check out the rest of the house?
Yeah, for sure. Let's
All right.
go.
I like that you've even got a couple of little industrial elements as well. What I think looks best in this kitchen is the combination of the materials. You know, you've got the brick there, you've got the dark cabinetry, you've got timber, and then you've got this stone.
Yeah, it's all really working well together. I mean, the stone was again, an important feature, and it's creating the focal point for the house.
And like every good Queensland home, the outside entertaining area has been very well considered.
Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, in the design period, getting that northeastern aspect, you know, filtering in that morning sunshine and then being protected from the west in the afternoon, and then, you know, it's elevated so you're getting that look out across the pool as well.
And again, you can tell the owners are very particular about what they have in their home. Have a go at that lawn.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bowling green out there, so yeah, he's pretty pedantic again. You know, no stone unturned in regards to finishing off the house, which is, it's pleasing to see. There's a lot of builds where people don't, you know, go to that level, but it's good to see that they have. And
I guess that's the thing is the more effort you can put into your details, the better the end result, and of course, the awards that you win.
Yeah, the devil's in the detail. And obviously, this house, we were very, very lucky to pick up numerous awards. So the Queensland Master Builders Association, we took out Regional House of the Year, the Trade Contractor of the Year for the tradesman who was on site throughout the build. It won Bathroom of the Year, and its individual home category at a state level. So yeah, it really was a rewarding project.
It doesn't get much better than that. And the judges even gave you top marks and comments like faultless.
Yeah, so the judging criteria, there was 3 judges came through, they got a strict criteria that they got to stick to. They said we nailed it in every single aspect of the criteria, so they gave us a perfect score, which led one of them to say this house is absolutely faultless. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Mate, I would have to completely agree with that. It looks amazing.
Cheers.
So at the end of the day, it's all about the owners. How do they feel about the project?
They still can't get over, you know, how happy they are with the end project and the end result. There was a vision shared by everybody who was involved, and them, you know, theirs from the start, taken to the designer, interior designers and us, spending our time on site, and, you know, that relationship throughout the process was nothing but smooth, and it's led for us to be quite good friends after the build, so we spend a lot of time with them now.
So what's next for you guys? Have you got some more high-end homes coming up?
Yeah, so we've got some cool stuff that we're in the tendering stage. We've also got some really cool stuff coming out of the ground at the moment, and some, you know, for completion in late 2018. But there is a project me and the designer of Peak House here are working on, something that I'm really passionate about, modernist architecture. So
love it.
Yeah, we're bringing a real, authentic Palm Springs, you know, 1960s, 70s type building to life. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and we're going to bring something to life next year, so it's something to keep an eye out for.
Well, mate, really appreciate you showing us through, and
no worries.
I definitely
Thanks
want to
for
come
coming.
up and see your next project.
Yeah, cheers, sounds great.
Well, Johnny told me his team used the hashtag #NextLevel during the construction of this house, and they certainly went there. The perfect storm of the owner's vision, inspired by design with form and function, and a perfect execution in the build. Looking forward to seeing what this team come up with next.